Hey, my fellow NHLers, welcome back to another episode of our NHL series here on The Grind. I know I haven't had a HUT episode or a Grind episode out in like a week, fellas, so I hate to be that YouTube apologize type of person, but I'm really sorry. Usually I'm like 2 to 3 videos a week, consistently for the last couple months or since the start of our channel. So this is the first time, I think this is the longest time we've missed. So big apology to you guys. Thank you for sticking in there, and hopefully you'll really enjoy this gameplay. Now you'll notice by the title, this is on The Grind, so we're just playing regular NHL, which is cool, but you'll notice by the title that it's the best player in the world. Now, that means two things during this game upcoming. It's a really great compliment that I got from a great NHL player, a top NHL player in the world, and it also refers to this player. This kid is, not kid, this guy is just an absolute amazing NHL player. The guy obviously loves the game. He knows the game. He doesn't play skill zone. He plays you straight up, skill versus skill. Great defense, great offense. I mean, just hands down, the kid is maybe probably the best NHL player I've played, I think. So, hopefully you'll enjoy the gameplay. We're going to jump right into it. Now, it's obviously low scoring because of how good this guy is, and not to toot my own horn, but how good I was in this game. Let's just say that. So, it's such a tight game. And I wanted to get as much gameplay as possible, so I'll give you the first 2 minutes here of the first period. We are on a 5-on-3. This guy's defense is just too good. I couldn't break on a power play all game. So just really tough. Great defense there. Great defense by him. Remember, he is on 5-on-3 right now. Back to 4-on-3 or 5-on-4. I wanted to use Tampa Bay, but he stole Tampa Bay first, as you saw. You know I love using Tampa Bay, so I've been having luck using Pittsburgh versus Tampa Bay in the past, so I thought we might as well try that. So far it's working out. You can see, it's a really tight game, 0-0. We're still in the power play here. Lucky poke check there. He almost got a nice cross crease. Gotta watch that. He's been looking for cross creases just like we are. It's the best way to score, especially against really high-ranking opponents. You sometimes need to depend on your computer on that backside to stay. You always have to keep an eye on him, and if the computer moves, you need to move. Even if you switch to the person who does have the puck, it's necessary. Now we're getting a bit worked there, boys. We're losing in shots, right? 3-7 or 3-6. And I noticed that, we need to get more shots. We're not at the top of our game yet. Obviously, this guy's a baller. We need to step it up. So in the second period, we certainly do that. We hold him to 1 shot all period, which is insane considering this guy's rank. I'll show you the double post. I hate, I don't usually do highlights like that, boys, but in a tight game like this, against an opponent like this, a double poster from Daly, unreal. I couldn't hit A because I just couldn't believe that puck didn't end up in the net. So really tough break for us on the double post. Usually I love hearing that ding, but in that case I hated it. So moving on, up and onward. We're still in the second period here, boys. He almost gets a cross crease, but another good poke check by us. We're staying on him. Great defense. Cannot give him that look. As you can see, we're staying on that hand, not letting the pass become available. Coming down here, Bonino, nice little deke. We're going to get a couple passing plays here, a couple shots. Look at the skill level, boys. I mean, it's just on display. The stick checks, the positioning. We almost get a short side there. Great save by Bishop. Only 3.5 seconds left in the second. So at the end of the first, 0-0. Look at the shots, boys. Second period shots, 9-1. We really started out skating our opponent in the second. He definitely outplayed us in the first. So a good comeback round, or good comeback period for us. 12-8 now in shots. His passing percentage went down a lot. It's only at 41 now. So we're definitely playing good defense. We've had 4 power plays and got nothing, but we haven't taken a penalty ourselves yet, which is good. Gotta keep that up. Gotta keep playing smart. Oh, this was such a tight game, boys. I can't even express how in-depth it was. The poke checks, the positioning, it was just nuts. So, something's gotta break sometime. This is where it's gonna happen, and unfortunately, it's against us. Look at that, an own goal. An own goal. Unreal. So after all that play, only 15 minutes left in the third, and we hit the puck in our own net. Unreal. But you cannot get discouraged in this game. Once you let the game get to you, fellas, you are not going to have a chance. So coming down only a couple minutes later, we get a little bit of a shot there, a trickler, and we are going to find Benino, I think, backside for our first goal. There he is. He pops open, and a 1T. Nice 1T. We've been looking for that all game. Finally broke. Benino from Hagelin, from Rust. Beautiful goal, beautiful pass, beautiful shot. 1-1, boys. Only 4.5 minutes left in the third period. Can we score one? Can we get one here? Great pass right there. Great look. We certainly work the puck around enough to get a look right. And luckily, we're going to get a backhanded pass to who else? Bo Bennett? What? My man who barely broke the top line during the Penguin Stanley Cup run. Kid's been hurt, the California kid. And luckily, he comes up huge for us, fellas. Now, there's only a minute or two left. The last thing I want to do is throw dirt in this game and hold the puck. I would just hate that so much if I were him, or if he were doing that to me in a tight game like this. I could tell this kid was high ranked, or this guy was high ranked. It was very apparent during the gameplay. I would hate nothing more than to just hold that puck and be that type of player. So we're going to obviously just try to keep it in his zone, play good defense, play smart defense, but we're still going to attack. That's what NHL is about. It's not about holding the puck and playing like a jerk. Respect the game, boys. When you get to this level, respect the game. So we're absolutely going to just play hard D, obviously smart D, not going for hits, and we're definitely going to still attack. So only 20 seconds left. We definitely start working it around here in his zone, which is absolutely not holding the puck. Even though we're putting it in smart areas, I'll give you that. So we're still going for cross creases there, as you can see. Doing our best. And luckily, we're able to hold on and pull it out. Now, we didn't get, outplayed or anything like that. I think it was just a very close game. I got a ton of points. That's the most points I've gotten in a while for a win. We actually lost a few games recently. There we go, 19-13 in shots. Just a really close game, even though we outshot them by a bit. Boys, I lost a few games, so I was like 32 or 33. I was like 40 when we started this game. I'm all the way down to 36. Look at this player, 13th in the world. Unreal record, and a great guy. 264 and 64. Unreal record. And, a top 25 player, a top 15 player, 13 in the world. Just a crazy good game. So hopefully you boys enjoyed that gameplay. We're going to get into one more game. But before we go to the next game, just showing you a couple of his last games. Obviously a great player. Look at all the wins there. Uses Tampa Bay a lot in Detroit. I wanted to message this guy. It was just such a close game. So obviously I'm going to message him, say, great game. I had a couple lucky backdoor looks. The cross creases are annoying in this game if you're not, good at defending them. So I just, I think they're fair goals, of course, but I just wanted to say I got a couple lucky goals and great game. Now, he messaged me, and I immediately thought, oh, man, I'm sending this nice message. He's going to be mean to me or something like that. Far, far from it, fellas. Look at this message. It doesn't get better than that. You're hands down the best player in the game. I've beaten everyone in the top 10, but I've never been outplayed like that. Props to you. So coming from a guy who's 13 in the world, that is so nice to hear. I mean, wow, what a compliment. Obviously, I'm going to message him back, just kind of stunned at how nice that was, especially saying he's played all the guys in the top 10 and calling me the best player. That's just a crazy high compliment. Do I think that's true? Absolutely not, because I'm only ranked 36, and those people who work to get in the top 10, or let alone 13, certainly earned it and certainly won their fair share amount of games. Now, could we have played more games since 17's coming out soon? Yeah, we can. Are we going to still make a run for it? Yes, we will. Top 25, maybe. I'll keep going until 17 comes out, boys, or the demo comes out, and we'll get videos out for that then. But just all around super awesome to get that message and to play a game like that against a player like that. Now, we're going to jump into our next game. Obviously, confidence is sky high, boys. Even though we took a couple losses recently, very, very confident. So obviously, we're getting into our next game, playing the Kings, and we're going to use Tampa Bay this time because I missed them. And in the first period, we are just getting look after look. There's a backdoor look. We had the backdoor look on the first goal, too. I promise there will be a goal here that's not a backdoor, finally, right? All my goals that you've seen, the last 4 goals have been backdoor looks or cross creases. So let's prove we don't have to do that with a glitch goal. No, I'm just kidding, but we do get a bit of a glitchy goal there. And I thought he was going to quit because he hit pause. And we're 3 for 6 on shooting. I don't blame him for being pissed. He does not quit, though. I wouldn't quit quite yet either. But unfortunately, we do pop another goal here. Coming up shortly, we maintain possession. He actually throws it out, and somehow we get this puck back by our defense. We throw back to the other defender, and we just clap one home, far side, and that's pretty much going to do it. We were 4 for 9. Like I said, the confidence was just insane after that crazy win. I was very on top of my game after having to defend a player like that in the first game, so just nuts. I'll show you this guy's record before I let you guys go. Again, so sorry for not having more videos out, boys. This guy was 123 and 87. Not a bad record, not the best either. Certainly not 13 in the world, right? But just epic gameplay today, boys, or last night. Happy to bring it to you. You can follow me on Instagram or Twitter at Ebbs and Flows NHL. That's the handle for both of those. Fellas, again, please like and subscribe if you've been enjoying the videos. I'll try to crank more out before we get into 17. Everybody take care.